Let's get in. You had this idea about a business, then you also checked your personal finance. Okay, it is reasonable, you can manage. Then it means you are set to get started. For that, first you should have clarity on what is the cost of starting this business. Here you cannot just start just like that and say that I'll face whatever comes in the way. No, it will not happen in that way. Okay, you have to arrive at the cost of starting your business. I'm going to term it as cost of project. So you are basically starting a project that is your business now. So what are the items that goes into cost of your project? So what is the business you are into? Accordingly, it will vary for each and every business. Certain cost will be common for all the business, like incorporating a business unit, getting license, all those associated costs. But other things will be unique for each and every business. So it is very important that you should not miss out any of these costs while conceiving your business idea. Okay, because only then you will be able to prepare yourself to meet that expectation. Let's say your business demands a factory. Your business demands a factory. So in that factory only you are going to produce a product and you are going to sell it. So that is the result of your idea. It means you have to acquire land, you have to construct building, then you have to acquire plant and machinery, then some furnitures and fixtures may be required. So all this put together, you arrive at cost of the project. So if you say this is going to be the cost of project, maybe approximately or roughly, yes, this is the cost of the project. But many who concludes that this is their only cost of project, they actually go wrong. Because if you just carry this kind of approach or this picture, and if you get started with giving life to your project, then after some point of time, you will really face a lot of financial constraints. Because here we have factored the cost of land, building, plant and machinery, furniture, fixtures. And these are all the costs which you are going to incur in future, not very distant future, but in the near future. Let's say within 6 months or within 12 months, or if it is a very big project, let's say within 24 months. So in this period, you are going to spend money on all this. So you have arrived at the value, you have arrived at the cost of the project, and you have arranged funds for all this. You are going to invest them. But as I said, all these are going to happen in future, near future. And future is always uncertain. Future is always uncertain. It means the cost of various items which we have included in this list may undergo a change. There is a possibility cost of various items that are included in the list can go up actually. It can go up. It means it can increase. Let's say you want to construct this factory building. Cement price is going up. It is higher than what you have expected. Or let's say plant and machinery is not available. So you have to find an alternate plant and machinery and its cost is high. Furniture and fixture, like that, there are so many factors which are basically macro factors which are not in our control. And because of that, the overall cost of project, what you have arrived out here, may undergo a change, may actually increase, So never ever freeze the cost of the project just by taking or making a list like this. First of all, the items that are included here, all those cost itself should be meticulously arrived out. You have to see what is the market value. You have to see from which supplier you can get at the optimal price. You have to ensure availability, all those. So all those due diligence should go into this. But in addition to that, on top of this only, I'm saying, do not finalize your cost of starting business just with this, because you have to provide for these kind of uncertainties. So when you conceive this business idea, when you prepare the list to arrive at the cost of starting the business, you should also provide for this element, this uncertainty. We call that as contingency. Okay, so let whatever be the cost of project you are arriving here, provide 5 to 10% as contingency, 5 to 10% as contingency. So if these uncertain events, if at all they happens, you will be actually prepared for that. Let's say, for example, this is your items that goes into cost of the project. Land 30 million, building 40 million, plant and machinery 25, furniture and fixture 5 million, all put together it is 100 million. If this is your estimated cost of project, do not conclude with this. Add 10% contingency, another 10 million. So your estimated cost of project should be 110 million, but you should strive for achieving it at or concluding it at 100 million, but you should be prepared for 110 million. It means when you arrange funds for implementing the project, don't arrange only 100 million. You have to ensure you are arranging 110 million. You try to conclude, you try to finish off at 100 million, but have that 10 million as a buffer. If you don't have this, then if those uncertainties happens, let's say the building cost is going up, plant and machinery cost is going up, then these uncertainties will be a big blow. You are not prepared for this. And at the time, you may not be able to source or identify funds for that as well. You may not get that funds. So what will happen? Your project, your business, when it is about to take off, it will not take off. Why? Because this is not completed, this is not completed. So when you are giving life to your project, when you are giving life to your business idea, and for that purpose, when you arrive at the cost of the project, take care of this element, that is contingency. We have some more aspects that I'll cover in the following videos.